and welcome to Beach and Beyond. I'm Melanie Pursel with the Worcester County Office of Tourism here on Maryland's coast. And today we are at the Princess Royale on 94th Street with the beautiful Atlantic Ocean behind us to talk about the 29th annual Penguin Swim to benefit Atlantic General Hospital. So I have our co-chairs with me today, Mr. Ryan Kirby, Mr. Michael Cylc, and a very special guest, Riley the Penguin. So Michael, why don't you tell a little bit about the event, what we can expect? I know there's been a couple of changes due to scheduling, a big game coming up that day.
Exactly, so. Melanie, good point. So this year, the actual Penguin Swim will commence at 12 noon, so everybody will go in the water at 12 noon this year in observance of the Ravens-Steelers game that starts at 1 o'clock. So that's really the only change to this year's format. We will have pre-registration on New Year's Eve from 2 to 4 here at the Princess Royale. You can also check us out online at aghpenguinswim.org to register as well, your team or individual penguin. And then New Year's Day, we start registration at 9 in the morning until 11, and then our entrance to the Atlantic Ocean is at 12 noon this year.
So to get involved, you can go to the website, you can pre-register, but tell me a little bit about the teams. I know for you, Ryan, it has become a family affair.
Well, the teams is a great way to support the Penguin Swim, and also to get your family involved, get the community involved, whatever clubs you're involved with, the Ice Kirby's. This is our 5th or 6th year doing it, and not only do we swim on New Year's, but we also raise a lot of money, and there's different prizes and awards for the highest fundraising, families, businesses, all those different categories for fundraising and swimming.
Sure, and everybody can get involved if you're a family, a business, a nonprofit, and all the funds do go to benefit the hospital. And here we have a local hospital we're so blessed to have right in our backyard here in Worcester County. I know there's a new facility going up with the Godelski family practice right there on 589, and just a lot of great things, the Burbage Cancer Center. So the Atlantic General Hospital really does support our community. In terms of the number of people that usually come out, I know we get people from the local community, but we also get people that are here visiting.
Yes.
And they come every year, right?
Yep, especially on the weekend. They're here celebrating New Year's and the Christmas holidays. All the kids are off from school, so they're down here celebrating. What better way to ring in the new year and wash away last year than to jump in the ocean on New Year's. And if you don't want to jump in, there's always the cyber swim ability. So you can raise money for the hospital being a virtual swimmer, and then you don't even have to jump in.
There you go. And I know that this event has become such a classic event for Ocean City that the mayor even moved his New Year's Day concert. It's actually going to be Friday the 30th at the Performing Arts Center in Ocean City at the Convention Center. So really you have all day to hang out here. If you want to watch the game, you can watch the game. I'm sure the Pit and Pub and Salty Dog are going to be busy down on 28th Street during that game. But I guess in terms of how people can get involved, just one more time, phone number, website, anything else. And if Riley wanted to just say hi, hi. You know how people can participate.
Yeah. Well, the easiest way is certainly aghpenguinswim.org. There you can register. If you don't want to register and swim, you can find a bunch of teams to donate to, or even better, throw a sponsorship in there. We got levels as low as $100 going all the way up to $5,000. You can be as small as a snowflake or as big as an iceberg. So,
and I love the prizes that go out to the youngest swimmer and the oldest swimmer, and the best costume. I mean, when you come out here and see what people have wrapped themselves in, it is quite a spectacle. You have to come out at least just to see that.
It's always a lot of creativity on New Year's Day. We have families and young children that have been doing it for years, and they come up with a different new outfit and theme every year, and it always aligns with a really great way to bring in the new year.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And at 11:55, when you start seeing that parade come from Bowl in the Beach's parking lot, that's an amazing turnout. You know, you'll have a couple hundred at least coming from there, all, like you said, decked out, penguin outfits, superhero outfits, you name it, and and shout out to Bowl in the Beach for your 29 years of support.
Oh, they've been tremendous through the
Absolutely.
years. And a little birdie told me that you were predicting the weather that day, Michael.
Yes.
So what are we thinking?
Little weather prediction that day. We're looking at around a 43-degree temperature. So definitely a little cooler than last year. But I know that with Bull on the Beach, one of our sponsors, legacy sponsors, they'll have no problem leading the charge into the Atlantic Ocean, as well as our other sponsor, Ravens Roost, number 44. Gary and his amazing group, I'm sure, will be equally excited to get into the Atlantic Ocean on New Year's Day.
And what a great way to start the year. So make sure you come out to the Princess Royale here on 94th Street on New Year's Day, and we'll see you there for the 29th Annual Penguin Swim.